Friday night, we are here inside of Factz Ova Feelingz tonight. Yeah, the most interrupted live stream. They won't stop. You would think that they will get the message sooner or later that, I don't know who it is that got an attitude, but bro, won't you get on a different shift? You ain't got to sit here and listen to all this realness going down. Factz Ova Feelingz for your Friday night. First of all, let me bid everybody shalom, welcome. Y'all know how we go. I'm not going to give y'all the rules tonight. We've been doing this all week. It's been a crazy week. And I can't seem to get a break. But tonight, I wanted to be with my family. I wanted to sit with y'all just for a little bit, just so they driving me crazy. So I had to come sit with some real folks. 777 just went through. I had to come sit with some real folks who actually understand that it ain't got nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with the Most High. So because of that, I got to be around my folk. Y'all my peoples. How y'all doing tonight? Lady Rule, I see you. Von Nichols all up in here. That's right. Kaya C, you've been with me for a long time. Y'all know we family up in here. We family, and you never know what can happen here on Factz Ova Feelingz. I want to send a big shout out to Shirley Birch. Shirley Birch got blessed last night right here on Factz Ova Feelingz. And believe it or not, I'm going to show y'all the beauty and the love of y'all. When you bless somebody, what ends up happening? You see, I blessed her first. And then y'all and y'all goodness came back and said, yo, can we get that sister's name? And then they started blessing her. And then she ain't know what happened. Y'all think I'm not making this up. If you was here last night, you saw what happened. And she didn't tune in thinking that was going to happen. She was just hanging out trying to get a word. She was going through it. But little did she know that there was an exit mark with her name on it. And people still blessing her from what I understand. So salute to you, Shirley. I'm glad that we could let you know that we do more than walk the walk. We talk the talk right here, Factz Ova Feelingz. I want to start off tonight. I'm a little distressed. And y'all know why. It's been a crazy day. Y'all know I got to talk about the Russians, right? Y'all know don't let this get out. I know it's just us, we family, but we're going to talk about the Russians tonight. That was some strange shit right there. Y'all hold up. And if that wasn't bad enough, I then find out that the Iranians want to interview me. Yes, the Iranians have sent a reporter saying, can we speak with you? Now, obviously, because all we do is sit here and talk about the goodness of Yah and all of the good things that, that we figure out as smart people. We examine the facts. That's all we doing. That's all that goes on here. We don't entertain your issues. We're not here to tell you why your mama didn't give you a hug. We're not here for any of that. Hopefully what you will hear here will release you from that and you go on your own. You got the power to fix your own stuff. Did nobody never tell you that? They always want us to be in victim mode. They always want us to act like we got to go to somebody. Ooh, something's happening. Call someone. Why? You're there. Handle it. A lot of us don't even realize how strong we are. For real. I mean, I've seen people do some incredible shit, and I'm just sitting there like, I didn't know she could roll like that. And handled it. I seen brothers. Same thing. Cats that I really didn't think, and all of a sudden, boom. So don't ever give up on yourself. Don't ever do that. Because it's always going to be somebody out there that's going to tell you that you can't do it. It's always going to be somebody telling you can't do that because you're from the same place as me. But see, you don't choose to do it. He chooses to do it. And he uses you to do it. And then he make all y'all see it because he want him to know he did it. We pawns on a chessboard. Remember what I said? Every last one of you might not think so. You just a stubborn pawn. That's all. You a pawn with an attitude. Every time I go to move you on the board, you talking, stop touching me. Shut up. Get your ass over there. You understand what I'm saying? That's the game of chess. Life is a game of chess. So tonight, speaking of chess, there's some chess moves being made. I want to welcome all the members of the Not Fucking Around Coalition that's tuned in. I know you up in here. I see your names. Your Revo Swag with the God's Plan. You know, when I think about the members of the NFAC, I think about how good they've been to the mission of trying to liberate our people and not being afraid to bust a shot in the process. And for some strange reason, as long as white people is doing it, and I'm not getting on no racial thing, I'm just talking about what you see. Even is even. When you see them do it, it don't look that bad. But the minute that we try to do it, all hell breaks loose. I'm not lying. And that's how it is a lot of things in life. Anything that some other people can do, as soon as the children try to do it, it's a problem. Like we're going to do it in such a way that it's going to pervert it or something. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to walk through the door. I can't walk through the door. No, you don't belong here. You can't walk through. Why can't I walk through a door? I mean, what do you think I am? You know what? It's almost like me coming downstairs and having an argument with the microwave. Every time I come down, this me coming in the kitchen, they go to the microwave. As soon as I walk in and be like, I want to put my drink in the microwave so it can heat it up. But every time I open it up, the microwave says, I'm a toaster. No, you microwave. No, I'm a toaster. Oh, you a microwave. So I keep trying to put stuff in. He trying to push stuff out. Look, y'all. Y'all know that mainstream media is having a real hard time right now. And I've learned today that it's not mainstream media. It's American mainstream media. It's having a hard time grappling with how do we not say anything about history that was made on the 4th by the black folks? How do we deal with that? I mean, y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me. We're going this way. We're going this way. Watch this. Everybody around you is talking about it, but you're not talking about it. Everybody in every other country, even countries that don't get along with you, that want to see you gone, they talking about it, but you ain't talking about it. You see, don't y'all understand what's going on? Look at it like this. I'm about to teach y'all something. Hold on. Somebody give me some alkaline water. I need my energy level way up for this one. Hold up. If you ain't drinking alkaline, you out of your mind. Listen. Imagine we at a party. All of y'all, we're all at a party. Now assume for 2 seconds, all of us, all melanated people, we're just one person. We're all one person. So everybody is a part of the whole. We're all one person. Now imagine for 2 seconds that there's another group of people. I ain't gonna call no names. Y'all figure it out. And they've stole something from you. And everybody else is y'all in the party. The other people, other groups of people. And all y'all know that y'all didn't steal it. So y'all trying to help find it. Y'all trying to make recommendations. Y'all trying to tell me it's going to be all right. Some people standing by. Y'all don't think this shit cool. But there's one person in the party that ain't trying to help look. And they looking real crazy. It's like when somebody steal your cell phone and they still up in the joint and you go call somebody's cell phone and the last person you think got it, your phone over there. And you looking at them like, this motherfucker dropped my phone. So you go over there and they still standing there. Cause they caught. They stuck. They know that you have come down their street, rung their doorbell, came up in their house and caught them red-handed. That's why they can't say anything. The sight of African American descendants, slaves, ADOS, organized, armed, and with every reason in the world to be pissed the fuck off. And it's spreading. You think they're going to put some shit like that on TV and inspire every black person on the planet? Bruh, you couldn't take your kid to kindergarten. I'm talking about you got your lunchbox, yeah. Don't forget your little thermos, yeah. Don't forget your 38. Put it in your thigh holster. Everybody, mama, I'm not going nowhere if I can't. It used to be when I was a kid, I wish I would ask my mama for her pistol. She'd have pistol with me and knocked me out. And everybody would beat me after that. What you doing about a gun at your age? But today, your kid leave the house, you don't know what's out there. You don't know whether or not it's the police, sex traffickers, kidnappers, okay? drive, but you don't know. However, I'm not advocating violence, but self-defense and self-preservation is a mother. Y'all ain't talking to Jay tonight. Somebody say, talk, black man. Friday night right here, Factz Ova Feelingz. What I'm trying to tell you is that they're not going to put this on. Y'all saw what ABC News did. They held on to that interview for 4 days. And 3 of them interviewed me together. It was like I'm expecting one person. It was on some tag team shit. They brought in 3 women. I'm like, what the fuck is this? One asked me about Stone Mountain and the history of it and the significance. Another one asked me about the Second Amendment rights and, black folks. And the other one wanted to ask me about the NFAC. I know that shit wasn't set up by no damn accident. But they didn't know who they had in the room. They didn't know that I rolled in that motherfucker after watching like repeated reruns of Malcolm X when he was on TV and how he handled motherfuckers. They didn't think that I sat back and watched how Stokely and all of them spoke to the press. Y'all didn't think that I watched how Muhammad Ali talked to him about the snakes coming down the hill that time. Oh, no. They didn't know that somebody was going to sit up there with them and intellectually play chess with them and then maneuver them into a place where I can say what I came to say. See, I came to use your platform. I didn't come to be a victim on your platform. I need your platform for a minute because there's some lies out there. I need your platform for a minute because there's some misrepresentations about the NFAC. And I'm not built like that because, see, this is not about the NFAC. It's about us being the tip of the spear of Yahweh. And we're not going to be no dirty spear. So you're going to tell it right. What you saw was black in black on black, like the song Black, Black, Black. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't talking to me tonight. Not tonight. I'm going to talk to y'all for a couple of minutes. First thing they need to do is outlaw corporate media. For real. They shouldn't have nothing to do with the news. The news should be just regular folks who find out shit and tell you what happened. Let you make up your own mind. Now it's bought by motherfuckers. Now all of a sudden, every time you see something, let me explain to y'all what you don't understand the danger of corporate news for y'all who really don't give a damn. It's this. Put my bottle down. It's not what they tell you. It's what they won't tell you. You see, they keep throwing a whole lot of stuff at you, and it's chosen. They sit down and talk about everything that they go and investigate. They don't just pop up, hey, we heard there was some shit going on around here. No. They're strategy meetings and business meetings. And then they look at how it's going to affect the mindset of the public. Do we want to put everybody in a panic? Do we want to make everybody happy? You want to scare the shit out of everybody? The same way they say they sat around in October and had that tabletop exercise for what would happen if there was a pandemic. Well, goddamn, look at us now. Write out the book. Man, all of the characters getting paid on the back end. Y'all think I'm playing with you. Hold up. First of all, the people making the vaccine gonna get paid because a vaccine is an investless product. If you take the shot, that's it. It ain't no take it back to the store. What you gonna do? File a class action lawsuit? So of course that's money off the top. The U.S. government already put $100 million aside for mandatory vaccinations for next year. Y'all ain't see that one slide through, did you? And then on top of that, ask yourself this question. Where did all those soldiers go that they brought in? I'm not talking about the National Guard. Where did all those active duty soldiers go that came into every major city when we thought they was about to call martial law, and they all went into every one of the convention centers? Don't y'all remember them taking the beds and all? When the last time you been to the convention center? The military is in there. They putting their pieces in place like a chess game, like I told y'all. But here's the flip. And they slipped. They dobbed when they should have dipped. Here's why. What they didn't understand was they disobeyed what Yahweh wrote. And what he said was, I will give you signs and wonders in the sky. He's telling you, watch the sky. If you want to know what's popping, I'm going to do some things. Don't blow it off. Don't spray the fucking sky. Watch the sky. But everybody looking down at these phones. They got y'all like that. A couple of y'all looking up. Some of us haven't even been up there and seen what's up there, but that's another story for another time. The point I'm making is watching the signs means this. If we driving down the street together and we see a damn stop sign, that doesn't mean stop the goddamn car right there. It means up ahead, something's coming. and get ready for it. And whatever it is, if your ass keep going, here come the comedy. Y'all seen the video from a long, long time ago. Police were chasing the guy and the girl in the pickup truck. They were bouncing along on the roads. They were speeding and shit. The cop was trying to keep up with them. And just when it looked like they was going to get away, they ran that damn stop sign. And it was like one of the 18-wheelers that was carrying 2-3 timbers of steel, just mowed their ass right out. They died instantly. Y'all remember that? Okay. So the media only wants you to see what they want you to see. And you sitting there staring at it. Don't you know the CIA said that the television was the most advanced programming brainwashing tool ever invented? That's why they're practically giving them to people. They want to make sure there's a TV in every home. Why? Because they can get into your brain. That's why it's called programming. What do you think is being programmed? You. But I digress. That's another special for another time. So they're doing all of these things to us, and they're using corporate media to control the narrative. But what they didn't realize was if they was paying attention to the signs in the skies, they would have knew that we had entered into another season. See, a lot of us paid attention on August 21st, 2017, when we had the great eclipse that broke all those strange records and shit and went straight across the United States and nowhere else. That measured up with the numbers and numerical signs that 33 days later we saw the great sign as it was foretold in the book of Revelations. Even scientists try to disprove the shit that there will be an alignment in the sky. And even when they try to simulate the shit, they couldn't simulate it for 26 million years into the future. It didn't happen. For 26 million years in the past, it didn't happen. But it was going to happen on this day, September 23rd, 2017. The great sign happened. Look at on my profile, scroll down. I actually captured this shit. Everybody, those of us who was looking saw the sign in the sky. But don't worry, you're going to get your chance again because you see from from August 21st, 2017 until April 24th of 2024, that's 7 years. We're going to have another great eclipse just like the one that we just had over the United States again, but it's going to go in the opposite direction. And here come the weird shit. I'm going to tell you some weird shit is up in here. The weird shit is, for the first time, these eclipses are going to ground zero the same place. A place called Carbondale, Illinois, which has a nickname, Little Egypt. Now, I know it's a whole lot of people say, well, Egypt's over there. Is it? Didn't they say Egypt was at the mouth of two great rivers? You got the Mississippi and the Ohio, two great rivers. The biggest thing. I'm just saying, it just seemed kind of ironic because it does say that, and he will take the people down into the valley and he will pass judgment on them for what you have done to my people and for dividing up my land. There's a lot of people believe we came from right here. And that's the real brainwash. Think about it. If y'all knew for a fact that the United States, not the United States, because see, they just carved that out. If the North American continent belonged to black folks, oh, it'd be a wrap, cuz. It'd be a wrap. Y'all ain't got to worry about NFAC or nothing else. Y'all ain't got, if we knew for a fact that this whole time this was our shit, and y'all just, oh, bruh. Look, I love all, look, bruh. That's why they fight so hard not to let that happen. No, and everybody else who was in on the heist is keeping quiet. Now, the only thing they got to do now is get rid of you because you're the witness. If they get rid of all of us, there's nobody left to tell the fucking story of what really happened. And they can write history any way they want. And we'll be extinct. Okay? Now, what they didn't count on was that if they was looking at the signs in the sky, then they would have realized that we're going through a 7-year period. You know that 7-year tribulation they talk about? Y'all want to know why shit is so crazy now? Everything gone crazy. Just look around you. Everything ain't nothing right no more. And y'all walking around trying to make it right. Instead of looking, he gave you the sign, being the game done started. How many of y'all know what chapter we in right now in the book of Revelations? We're in chapter 13. Go look it up for yourself. You ain't got to believe shit I say. I'm just sitting here trying to help you to the game. You ain't got to listen to me. But the truth of the matter is, we in chapter 13. That's why y'all feel like something coming. I know a lot of y'all feel that shit. I ain't the only one that feel it. But you know what else is happening? some of us are changing. The way we think is changing. The things we do are changing. Our schedules are changing. Our sleep patterns are changing. It ain't no drugs in it. It's that some of us are more connected to the Creator than others. And it says that in the last days, I will pour out my spirit and people are going to dream dreams, have visions, prophecy. You might not even know why you're having these crazy ass dreams, but we all having it. And don't sit there like you just ain't told nobody. I could probably tell you what 3 of those dreams are because I've listened to enough of y'all and a lot of y'all are having the same damn dream. That's the only reason I bring this shit up. You see, if you saw the signs in the sky, you would expect shit like this. If you saw the signs in the sky, you would have known that there's certain energies at play here right now. That's why if you're one of those people who's like an empath and you're real sensitive, you're always meditating because you try to keep your calm, your spirit, it's messing you up right now. The waves of energy that's just hitting us. It's hitting some of us in a positive way, but it's hitting some of us in a negative way. You can see it in people. They just drain. What happened? I don't know. I just felt tired all of a sudden. But that's what we're going through right now. So you got people who don't want you to know none of that. Because if you was reading the signs in the sky, you would know that what you should have studied in the scriptures, it told you that at the appointed time, the children, the elect, and the chosen would raise an army and they will come against you. And no matter how big you was, it says kings, governors. It's talking about ruling motherfuckers. It said what you would see, you would know that it was the end. You see, this whole time, y'all, we've been sitting down here thinking that something coming from out there that they're afraid of. That's why, this is going to sound crazy what I'm about to say, but it's true. You see, this is what happened on Factz Ova Feelingz. We get it. Watch this. This whole time, we've been thinking these motherfuckers want to get off Earth because some shit is coming to destroy the Earth and they're going to leave us behind. Now it's starting to become apparent. No. It's like the movie I told y'all about. It's us. They know what we're about to turn into. And it's happening. And when we went up to that mountain, y'all, they saw that shit. And they were like, they on the phone. Yo, are the rockets fucking ready? It's happening. We're starting to stand up. And I mean for real. And it ain't just because I'm telling you. Y'all get it now. You get it? Now and I'm letting you know now, scared to death. Because they know once it starts, it won't stop. Even if they try to stop it, all that does is make it get bigger. Look, there are certain chemicals, chemical substances that if they burn and you throw water on them because of their chemical makeup, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. Okay. That's what this is like. No matter what you try to do to it, it just gets bigger. I'll give you an example. And y'all stay with me. I know we're about to get on the emotional roller coaster just for a minute because you're not going to feel the impact of what I'm saying if I don't do this to you. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. It's bad right now. They know it's bad right now. And they know what we're turning into. We're raising the army. It starts off small. It says it in the scriptures. It starts off small and then it gets bigger and then it becomes the size of a nation and then it becomes nations and then it becomes one army. Right? And that's their worst nightmare. And it's starting. Now here we go. Watch this. In the middle of them doing that, I get killed. I'm gone. You was at home. You just heard about it. It's breaking news. They got him. Take the emotional ride. I'm gone. It's fucked up. Dang. I killed another one. Because you're out of gas as a people. Because you have had it up to here with this shit. Because you're like Florida Evans on Good Times in the kitchen going, damn. Because we ain't got no more room. Y'all lose your goddamn mind. and unleash what was prophesied, what they said, that you would have victory over your oppressors and that you would never see them ever again and that they would perish because you would become the Kodesh. You would be acting out of the will of Yahweh. You see, but that has to be unleashed in you. What they thought would have done to destroy y'all, I'm just using me as an example. I'm gone. It didn't. It got bigger. Don't you get it? You can't stop what's supposed to happen. So stop sitting around acting like you can. Remember, look, I'm going to have to go into the book in a minute. Look. We got to stop this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We on these non-stop. We on these non-stop stories that's always got us messed up. You know, somebody got shot. Somebody got killed over here. Somebody done lied about. The non-stop stories from the media keep us distracted. So then whenever we do kind of break through the veil, they want to give us these tokens, these token gestures, like they're supposed to make us feel better. And then they turn around and say it's our fault that we going through what we going through. It's your fault you going through what you going through. Ain't nobody's fault but yours. We wounded. We hurt. We trying to be strong, but we ain't looking too good right now. We ain't down, but we ain't looking too good right now. And I'm going to tell y'all tonight what our problem is. I'm going to tell you seven reasons why we are having problems right now. And y'all ain't gonna want to hear it, but I came to tell you the truth. Factz Ova Feelingz. First of all, as a race, I don't mean as y'all the so-and-so's over here, and y'all the so-and-so's over there. No, all y'all. First of all, you have no leadership. We have no spokesperson. Not these people who they call them a leader when some shit go wrong and they go interview him and the rest of the time they out doing nothing. No, we don't have a leader. You have no leadership. There's no mouthpiece for the black race. There's nobody who's sitting at the table having conversations with these people saying, no, you got me. No, we're not. No, that's not our position. Who's prepared to back it up with muscle? Just like all of those young boys on the corner I'm talking to, all the gang bros, all the gang members. Y'all a ready-made army. Y'all a ready-made security force. Y'all already civilized. Y'all already got your own code of conduct. Y'all just need a mission and a payroll. We set that up internally. If you want to wear the uniform, that's cool. You want to have a little red circle on yours or a blue circle, that's cool. We don't care. You can still rep, but we working for us. Ready-made army right there. Part of the peace treaty. Give us all our people that's in prison. Give them to us. Give us our people. Come on, give them to us. They got two choices. Join our military. Work off your sentence honorably. Or you got to help us build this motherfucker. Hard labor. We building. But you're coming home. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's what your leader does. He makes sure that y'all can do that. Here our second problem. We don't want to unify. We can't get together. Look, we couldn't agree on chicken. How the hell are we going to unify to build the damn nation? Or even how are we going to unify to build a state? How are we going to unify to build a city? How are we going to unify to even build a town? We can't unify. Y'all can't stay on code to save y'all damn life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about we down for whatever, but then we ain't down for shit. Now I'm talking about sticking together. I'm talking about, that means, let me tell you why we can't stick together. I'm gonna break it down this way, because back in the day we used to do this. Y'all don't do this no more. Whenever we said we was gonna get on code with something, we were not above another brother or another sister checking us for not being on code. Yeah, we all may have got off code a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Sister girl, come over. Hey, now, you know, we blah, 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 we all agree. You know, sister, you right. See, we ain't built like that no more. Somebody come over and say something like that to you, you ready to get into a fight with them, pull out a pistol. when you wrong. Racially, you wrong. This is how we got to rebuild our communities, people. We can't get back together and call ourselves rebuilding Black Wall Street, but we still hate on each other by default. What's wrong with y'all? Don't nobody want to build no dysfunctional nation where kids got to still grow up and they still don't know what the hell to be because they can't see no blueprints. You shouldn't just, okay, you're supposed to see a blueprint at home, but I used to see blueprints in the street. I used to see blueprints at school. I saw blueprints in the supermarket. Blueprints. I want to be like him when I grow up. I want to be like. You understand what I'm saying? There's a young cat right now who's sitting there watching me talking about, I'm going to be like him when I grow up. And his boy talking about, no, man, I'm going to be, y'all fighting over it. I be that. We're going to be in the book in a minute. Y'all going to see why. Factz Ova Feelingz. We don't have the ability. No, let me rephrase that. We don't want to follow anybody. Everybody want to be the leader. Everybody want to be in charge. Everybody think they know what's best for everybody else, but the plan be just as fucked up as I am. You sitting there like, you didn't think that through at all, did you? Well, we could try. No. We need a serious plan. We don't need to have no more debates about it. We Black. What we going to do about it? Ain't nobody going to do nothing for us as a people. And they just picking y'all off. Y'all got to agree that we look. I'm going to keep my point of view, but I'm going to follow you. All right. Y'all don't seem to understand. That's one thing I have to salute the NFAC members because they showed y'all. This is what happened when Black people follow me. We're going to go confront some shit. That's it. We ain't going to sing. We ain't going to chant. We ain't going to dance. We ain't come to hold up no signs. We ain't come to lock arms. You understand what I'm saying? We all on one page. Nobody looking left, nobody looking right. We focused. Ain't nobody here to tell nobody to stay on code. So if we can do it, y'all can do it. In any capacity. It ain't just got to be policing your own neighborhood, which you need to be doing. It ain't about making sure that the sisters and the little kids get home safely, which is what you should be doing. It can be in anything. It can be in any kind of business you got. You ever wonder why they got Chinatown? Because if you go over there, all their businesses, they're all Chinese. And who live there? Chinese. We think it's funny because we walk in there, I'm going to get me some Chinese food while I'm over here. But are you peeping out what's going on? They're sitting there building out their own communities, spending their own money in their own communities and laughing at your dumb ass for coming in there giving them money. Then they came and gave us their money. Now imagine if we had an all-Black city and everything was owned and operated by Blacks and so white folks decided to come down and patronize the place. We'd be sitting there like, sure, come on in because you brought your money to us. Y'all got to roll with your boy for like 3 minutes. Here's the most important thing. It's bad enough y'all don't want to follow nobody. But you know what y'all really don't want to do? Y'all don't want to kill nobody. They ain't got no problem killing you. Y'all don't want to kill nobody. Y'all think y'all gonna get through this and ain't nobody gonna get killed. Okay. You keep believing that. And when the shit caps off, you're gonna be understanding what it means that they're gonna come at you in such a way that you're gonna have to make a decision. And if you ain't never thought about that shit, that ain't the time to make the decision. Think about this. I'm talking about defense. I'm not talking about going out being no crazy person, shoot nobody. I'm talking about are you thinking as a race? Are you really that not connected to what's going on around you that you can't see that your desire not to kill nobody except each other? Oh, you thought I wasn't going to let you get past that kickstand down. You can kill each other. Oh, y'all masters at that. They pull up, they sneak up, watch your back. We don't know what happened. No, we don't snitch around here. But the people that's attacking you, you won't do none of them. You know what? I mean, if I came home and turned on the TV and the news was real, it'll sound some shit like this. And I'm going to keep it 100. This is how it should sound. But they'll come in and be some shit like, and I'm going to go ahead and break it down. They'll say, white man murders 3, is in police custody, no shots fired. Okay. A black man murders family over money or some bullshit, right? It'll be balanced, but it's not. It's always us. When it's us. Or when we kill one of them. But it's mostly us killing us. And they sitting at home talking about, look at these crazy ass niggas. And we feeding the narrative, which reinforces people who don't even know you. They can tell them anything about you. You ever wonder why some immigrants come here with a fucked up attitude toward black people? And black people like, I don't even know this motherfucker. Where you from? It's because of what they've been told about you. Y'all don't want to kill nobody. Y'all don't want to, you know, it's crazy because people say I'm crazy because I die for you. Because I love you that much. I actually love my people that much. That, you know, if you don't tell us, you know, where the black people went, we'll kill you. Well, you might as well go ahead. Can I hit the water before you kill? I mean, you know, I love this water. Go ahead, kill me. I'm gone. I know where I'm going. I've studied enough. I'm studying to prove I know where I'm going. I'm not afraid of that. Death is a portal. That's all it is. You know the whole story. Why you tripping? Don't go through the portal like no bitch. Don't do that. This is your elevation of your soul. You moving to the next phase. Let's go. Unless you have to repeat the class. Now, y'all don't want to separate. That's another problem. Some of y'all cannot imagine a world where it's just us. You can't. You have to be connected to these other people. Or you don't, I'm going to function. Really? That's how deep the brainwash is, and I'm trying to get it out. Y'all don't want to consider the consequences. If we did a mass exodus of the United States to a sovereign nation that was ours, I keep telling y'all, I don't want to go to so-and-so. We're not talking about going into nobody's country. We're talking about them letting us carve out a land of our own nation. And some of y'all are so, no, we're not going anywhere. I gotta stay here so you can get shot in the fucking back. Oh, you can end up looting, you get lynched. I mean, that seems to be in style right now. Oh, I know what it is. You want to continue to contribute your genes to the pool so they can keep on. Okay, I got you. My bad. Everybody want to do their little part. I understand. Or you don't want to suffer the consequences of the backbreaking work to build. But you see, a lot of y'all want to wait until the work is done. Then you want to come on over. No, that's not how you nation build. Okay? No, we're going to all build this shit. And if you're trying to figure out what you're going to do, it's what you do right now. But y'all acting like this can't happen. Okay. I ain't been wrong about shit for 6 months. Everything I said has come true. Everything. Yet y'all think I'm going to start telling you some erroneous shit right now. Look. The bottom line, and I'm being real with my people. We are our own worst enemy. And unless we look at ourselves differently, we will never, ever get out of the situation we're in right now. As a matter of fact, it's going to get worse. Don't you know they say we're doing worse today than we did when they passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964? We're doing worse today. There are more black men incarcerated than there were slaves when they emancipated everybody. Somebody behind bars somewhere. Let no man be a slave lest he be a criminal. So we got to stop being our own worst enemy. And the reason that a lot of us we can't help ourselves. We can't. And the reason we can't help ourselves is because we got so many things working against us. And a lot of y'all don't even want to admit that you see the things working against you. And when they start to work against you, you want to blame the person next to you. Look at all the hell we done been through. We've been through a pandemic. We've been through a quarantine. We're going through high unemployment. Now we got white supremacy fuel, police violence hitting us. We got police killings. We done had riots. Okay. We descending in the Civil War. Okay. And then every time we do something, the authorities are turned into this Nazi style response to everything. Then we're in here. Listen. Everything I just named to you, I predicted 6 months ago. And if y'all don't remember the last part of my prediction? I said, we're going to end up with black organized armed militia in independent cells. Well, goddamn, here we are in July. And what do you see forming? Organized, armed, militia, black. Now, I know some white people out there that's sitting there like, look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with all that shit, okay? I mean, I'm trying to, you know, I'm all right with y'all. Okay, well, that's cool. We ain't got no problem with you. Talk to your people. That's all. That's all you got to do. You know, let me tell you something. Okay, let me pause for a second. When I did the interview today with the Russian news agency, they asked some very interesting questions of me. And I thought, and if you saw that interview, it was interesting because remember, that's a different culture. And when another culture is curious about what you're doing, you give them the time of day because that means that they're not listening to the narrative that mainstream media is putting out. They want to know from you, hey, yo, what is going on? When they ask me, well, why do black people, you know, we don't understand. The reason they ask is because their people see this shit. They saw the NFAC and they want to know what the hell is that? That was some scary shit. So let's get somebody over there and see what's cracking. Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Raising of the army. The army this is prophesized. I'm not making this up. The army's supposed to grow. And the army pops up out of nowhere. Let me give y'all another piece. Just a small piece of this. So anytime you live in a society where property is valued over people, see, we don't stand a snowball's chance in hell. Blacks don't need to be out here protesting and demonstrating. Don't be making chess moves to martial law. Okay? What's our plan? What are we doing? I mean, what are we really doing? We just coasting along through this shit with everybody else like we on a roller coaster. We need to pool our money together and do one of two things. Either start planning to leave or go through the process. And I'm gonna say this on Factz Ova Feelingz for all you people who don't listen very well or who only half-ass listen to stuff. Didn't nobody say nothing about attacking fucking Texas? We said if we go through the world court, the United States can either give us, you see what I said? United States give us some place to call our own. The reason I threw Texas out there was just, you know, it's a place with water. We want to be by somewhere where we can get the fuck away, where we can trade. If we're going to establish a sovereign, if they were that crazy to do some shit like that. But we know they're not. So what's the alternative? Don't get in our way when we try to leave. I'm trying to tell you, y'all, if black people decided they were going to leave America, it'd be a sad day out this motherfucker here. It'd be a sad day. Y'all better go back and study the ancient golden tablets where they told you, they don't tell you that part in the Bible that when the Hebrews left Egypt was Egypt was fucked up. It was fucked up. Oh, the place fell apart. You gotta remember the version I read, y'all. Okay, they didn't ride out there like Charlton Heston and Yul Brynner talking about bring me my chariot submitted. Fuck that. It was fucked up. Things collapsed. It was lawlessness. There was nobody to do the work no more. Everything just fell apart. Not only that, the skies was angry. The Pharaoh didn't chase them out there because he was going to bring them back. That was it. That was his last hope. And then when he got there, it wasn't the seas parted. Don't believe that bullshit. They told you the water was sloshing over the land bridge. They crossed the land bridge and they timed it just right. And then when the Pharaoh ran out there, the water came back and wiped their ass out. But we lost a lot of people too. And I taught y'all this once before. It said in the book that it was the people in the back that kept on fighting when the Pharaoh and them got there while the rest of the people got away. Some of us gonna have to stay here and fight so the rest of us can get away. What the hell you think NFAC's real mission is? Damn. But y'all know we only do it because we love you. Mm-hmm. Be thinking ahead, y'all. Be thinking ahead. A lot of us would come and say, now, I don't understand why we would have to do these things. And I said, well, the reason we'd have to do these things is because look at the state that the scripture says we're going to be in, not what I'm saying we're going to be in. Y'all know, here we go. First book of Enoch, with Yahweh's name restored, somewhere around 103:9, it says, now to the righteous. Notice we define the audience right off the bat. Now to the righteous and the kind ones during their lifetime, meaning don't wait. Don't think you're going to get up out of here. It's going to happen right now. It says, in the days of our toil, we have surely suffered hardships. Yes, we have. And experienced every trouble. We face many evil things and have become consumed. Whatever it is, we all wrapped up in it. Everybody justifying it. We have died and become few. We've been characterized by our littleness of spirit. Y'all don't believe in nothing no more. We've been destroyed and we have found none whatsoever to help us, a word or otherwise. Ain't nobody trying to tell you to feel better. They tell you to suck it up and get over it. It was a long time ago. Remember that? We have been destroyed and we have found none whatsoever to help us with anything. Won't nobody help you. Don't nobody feel sorry for you. They waiting. The real part, they all sitting back waiting for you to get up and do something. Why do you think that people around the world want to know about what NFAC did? Because they see that, oh, they finally standing up. Oh, here we go. This is what we've been waiting on. We hope to be the head and have become the tail. We have moiled as we have toiled, but had no authority over our own toil. You work. You have a job. We have become the victuals of the sinners and the oppressors, and they've made the yoke heavy on us. They don't oppress you. But don't, it's a myth. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. The Willie Lynch letter didn't. Those who hate us while goading us and encompassing us have become masters over us. Gentrification. We bowed our necks to those who hate us, but they had no pity on us. That's in the book, George Floyd. We wanted to get away from them in order that we might escape and be at rest, but we found no place to which we might flee and be safe from them that they already are not. They everywhere. You can't go nowhere. Here they come. Who let them in? Who invited them? How did they get here? Why is the boat here? And then somewhere around 103:14, it says, in our tribulation, we brought a charge against them before the authorities. We cried out against those who was devouring us, but they, the authorities, would not pay attention to our cries, nor wish to listen to our voice. That's the police department, y'all. I'm breaking it down for you so you can get this. But on the contrary, they were assisting those who were robbing and devouring us, those who was causing us to diminish. He's talking about y'all. Hello. He's talking about not just the cops that do it, but the prosecuting attorney, the district attorney, the grand jury, they all in on it. Ahmaud Arbery. They, the authorities, conceal the offender's injustice and do not remove the yokes of those who devour us. Meaning the court's going to let them walk. Am I talking to somebody? And then it says they're going to scatter us and they're going to murder us. That's written. This is supposed to happen. And it's happening right now, and y'all standing around like deer in the headlights. Some of y'all starting to get it. Some of y'all not, because you're still doing things that you were taught never to do. Don't forget Yagon. He's the one who misled all the children of the angels. And he brought them down upon the earth and perverted them by the daughters of people. He prostituted and pimped y'all. And the second one was Asbiel. He was the one who gave the children of the Kodesh angels an evil counsel and misled them so that they would defile their bodies by the daughters of the people. That's the ones he sold the kids to. That's what they're doing right now. The third was Godarel. That's the one who showed the children of the people all the blows of death. He taught y'all how to kill. He's the one who misled Eve. Oh, you thought it was a snake. Who showed the children of the people how to make the instruments of death, such as the shield, the breastplate, and the sword for warfare, and all the other instruments of death to the children of the people. That's the one who taught you how to fight and kill each other. You was never supposed to know none of this. Y'all think y'all doing this shit just because it's y'all. It's been handed down from bloodline to bloodline, generation to generation. And through their agency, death proceeds against people who dwell upon the earth from that day forevermore. Meaning the first time you did it, you unleashed it. We let it out. And then the fourth one is Penamine. This one demonstrated to the children of the people the bitter and the sweet and revealed to them the secrets of the wisdom. Why you think you sitting around thinking you know something that you don't know nothing about? You learned something that was never supposed to be taught to you. You was not supposed to be doing that. That's not what he just designed you for. I'm just telling y'all what the book said because I know somebody going to ask me. It says somewhere around chapter 69, verse 11 says, for indeed, human beings were not created, but to be like the Malachim, permanently to maintain pure and righteous lives. Death, which destroys everything, would not have touched them had it not been through their knowledge by which they shall perish. Death is now eating us by means of this power. You hear what he's saying? We brought this on ourselves. And now it walks with us. It talks with us. We all learn things that we're not supposed to be doing. And we act like we did it. No, we didn't do it. But until you can break those behaviors, you're never going to be able to unify with your brother, man. The things that you're doing right now, we're not getting into all. This ain't no church stuff. This is practical application for living. That's what this is. You see, that's how we used to teach back in the day. And somebody has to come before the people and talk to them in a language they understand and break it down to you without trying to get in your pocketbook or cash at me or what at me or whatever. Y'all know you get blessed sitting up in here. Bless you in your spirit. We don't bless you in your finances. Bless you in your heart. There's a person sitting out there right now that ain't nobody came up to them today and say, you know what? I don't want nothing from you. I just want to tell you I love you. Ain't nobody did that. And that might be the difference in making somebody's day. Well, I tell y'all all the time, I don't care what y'all think about me. I'm going to love you regardless. I don't care. Just like I can hate your guts, but if I see you get in a car accident, I'm going to get out and save you. What happened? Help me pull him out the car. I thought you hated this motherfucker. I hate him when he get over here. Get over here. Wake him up. I don't want him like that. That's loving your fellow man. That was the greatest commandment. But you know, I got to clear something up real quick. So if y'all don't mind, y'all know I was going to do this. Every now and then we have to go into the ancient Egyptian books. Last week it was the book of precepts. This week it's going to be something just completely different. We're going to talk about something that I think we need to address. And I have to open the ancient books to do it. Y'all hold on a second. I got to move some things around here so I can do what I need to do. I don't want to. Yeah, give me this. I don't need that no more. We're going to get into something that we got to talk about. We got to get into this. And looking at the clock on the wall, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the first break for Factz Ova Feelingz tonight. I hope y'all stay with me. Unless you got something better to do, there's nowhere a place where you're going to find out the truth except right here. Well, we're not going to try to mystify you. We're going to try to edify you. We're going to try to illuminate. I'll be right back. When I come back, we need to talk about something that a lot of y'all don't think we ever to talk about until it's much too late. What is that? What is that? Is that the magazine for the pistol? No. Okay. All right. So we got the pistol over there. Don't ask me why. You should be strapped too. Everybody should be strapped right now. It should be common sense. If you don't have a weapon right now, listen, try to find yourself a black gun store because they're discriminating against us in a lot of these gun stores now. And I've seen instances where they just straight out told people they couldn't get a weapon. Okay. I was actually on a woman's phone. She had me on her phone. She wanted me to see it because she said, you got to see what they're doing to us out here. And she went in the store and the guy blatantly lied to her to stop her from getting the weapon. And she says, but you just sold a weapon to them and you didn't ask them. And he didn't care. I'm not doing business with you. I reserve the right. So you go and find you a black gun store and black gun owners help us out. Do I got to say it publicly? Help us out. Somebody black coming to you. Don't be the Oreo. Well, what are you doing in here? What are you looking for? No, bruh. Not right now. We don't need that out in the street. That's not what we need. We need that everybody need to protect themselves. A lot of this crazy stuff I'm seeing on these videos is because people can't defend themselves. Okay, let me give you an example. The video from last week with the fat boy who got wrapped up in the woods when he shouldn't have been with the white people. They almost lynched his ass. Let's go ahead and recast that. And now he got a 357. It would have been a whole different story. A black dude in custody for killing 8 motherfuckers in the woods. Don't know what happened. He blacked out. Okay? Put a gun in the situation. It goes in a completely opposite direction. Okay? So if you can keep on walking around like, well, it won't happen to me. Yes, it will happen to you. Don't you know, before I go, don't y'all know they riding around in pickup trucks right now? Them Ram 150s. Two dudes in the front, one dude in the back. Two dudes in the front, one dude in the back, like they did to McMichaels. But they hunting you. Okay? Big tires and all. Snatch your ass up in the back of the truck. My man give you a little shot in the neck. You down in the truck. Nobody can see you down in the bed. They got the rope around your neck. They pull right up on the tree. Stand up. Ain't nobody looking. Drive off. You done. Y'all don't think so, huh? Okay. And then now you got little scared white women pulling pistols. Really? Wait, I'm sorry. What part of the movie is this? Because I ain't see this one. Because we got a response for that. We don't do that. Oh, y'all gonna put an end to that shit real quick. Well, they found out this week that they need to put an end to that shit real quick. Have y'all noticed the lynchings stopped? Did y'all notice that? Don't sit here. Don't take credit for shit you ain't had nothing to do with. Did you notice that shit stopped? Now all we get is a bunch of empty threats. Here's a threat. I got it from a reliable source. The NFAC don't respond to threats and don't give a fuck. I got that from a reliable, and I heard it's going down this weekend. That they just not gonna give a fuck. That's what I heard. Mm-hmm. There's a threat. There's a rumor for you. Since y'all stop spreading these rumors. The NAA. When have you ever known the NAACP that put out I laughed my ass off. They put out there may be some white supremacists going around killing. The NAACP is not a law enforcement agency. They can't even change their name, let alone tell you about some crime, and y'all sitting here repeating that dumb shit. Here we go again. Scary ass Negroes. Y'all a hard group to love, but I tell you what, I'm going to come back and I got something I got to talk to y'all about. I hope y'all come back and join me for the second half of Factz Ova Feelingz. I'm your boy Grandmaster Jay. And